building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Hi, this is Will.
And this is Wendy of Dex Imaging in Gainesville and Ocala. You know, we live and work in this community just like you, and we wanted to personally invite you to call us with any questions or concerns about your copiers or printers.
Like, how can I save money on my toner? That stuff's expensive.
In most cases, a complimentary workflow analysis has shown we can save your business 20 to 30% on printing cost.
Have you been kicking around the idea of going paperless? Are you considering a document management solution? Maybe you just want to ask some questions, but don't want to be bombarded by aggressive salespeople.
Give us a call. We'll be happy to answer your questions and show you how you can save money with our award-winning copiers and printers and our amazing service team.
Who, in case you didn't know, will be there in 4 hours or less to service your machine, guaranteed, and we have a 97% first-time fix rate. Check us out at deximaging.com or give us a call.
In Ocala, dial 352-433-4090. That's 433-4090.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. It's time to get that new look started. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. Humidity is not your hair's friend. It causes your hair to capture moisture and leaves it looking dry and unhealthy. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. So let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hey, folks, those spring discount days just keep rolling. At Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala, there's an unheard of buy one, get one super buy on blueberries, just $4.99. And there's also an unheard of buy one, get one free on bougainvillea, as low as $22.99. Bob has hundreds of hydrangeas, many different colors, starting at just $19.99. And as usual, all flowering trees and shade trees are buy one, get one at half price. And yes, Bob Wine's is Crepe Myrtle headquarters for all of Ocala, picked from a dozen bright and wild colors, starting as low as $24.99. Now check the ad, call ahead with your order, you don't even have to leave your car. Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala, in the same blooming place since 1952.
On this episode of What Not to Do, brought to you by
Mike's Got Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
Holy what have you done in my kitchen?
Oh, honey, how is it? I never know when she's coming home.
What are all these pipes laying around? Why is my dishwasher in the living room, and why is the carpet all wet?
Well, remember that fancy new kitchen remodel you've always wanted?
Oh, I do, and this is not it.
But I thought I might save some money by doing it myself.
You thought wrong. I promise this is going to cost you way more. You should have called in the professionals at Mike's Got Plumbing, because I'm pretty sure when I flush the toilet, water is not supposed to come out of the sink.
Noticed that, did you?
The next thing I'm going to notice is you calling Mike's Got Plumbing like you should have done in the first place.
Yes, dear. 866-314-4443.
Yes, 866-314-4443.
That played out so differently in my head.
on next week's episode of What Not to Do.
No, not monkeys.
Pals Ocala Auto Repair fixes all makes and models. Pals makes sure that your vehicle's engine, mechanical, and electrical components are healthy at all times. Pals team would much rather see you drive to their shop for a full checkup than be towed in for a complex repair. Give Pals a call today to schedule your next service appointment. 352-414-2984. What? A nationwide warranty, 36 months or 36,000 miles, whichever comes first? Pals looks forward to servicing you and servicing your vehicle. 352-414-2984.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Shamrock Security Systems, 629-3223. Shamrock Security Systems is located here in Ocala, Florida. Shamrock Security Systems is a top-rated alarm company offering 24/7 monitoring, video surveillance, fire and flood protection. You'll sleep a little better once the job is done. Shamrock Security Systems for over 31 years. 629-3223. Get a 100% free quote from Shamrock Security. 629-3223.
Hey, this is Matt from Crossroad Auto Sales. I want to invite you to come over and check out our vehicles. All of our vehicles at Crossroad Auto Sales go through a rigorous 100-point safety inspection. We work with most outside finance companies, and we even have in-house financing available. Stop by today at 1800 Northwest 10th Street or give me a call at 690-6695. That's 690-6695. Crossroad Auto Sales. We won't leave you stranded at the crossroad.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Turning out to be partly sunny today with a shower or thunderstorm around for the afternoon, high getting up to 86. For tonight, clouds increase with a shower or thunderstorm around, low 71. For tomorrow, rather cloudy, a shower or thunderstorm around with a high 86. Then at night, becoming mainly clear with a low Tuesday night of 68. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Kevin Snyder.
WOCA.
Good morning. It's just gone 7 o'clock in the morning.
Welcome to AM Ocala Live on WOCA. And now, here's your morning host, Adam Micklin.
Good morning. You're listening to AM Ocala Live, WOCA, The Source, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Monday, May 18th, officially more than halfway through the month of May now, which is good. Hey, good morning to you. As beautiful morning, don't know how much longer it's going to hold on, is completely beautiful for the rest of the day, as we've got a chance of showers and thunderstorms today, most likely. Mostly cloudy skies, they're saying, as the day goes on. High near 86, light southwest wind becoming 6 to 11 miles an hour. As we could see rainfall amounts between a tenth and a quarter of an inch, maybe higher in some areas with a thunderstorm possible. As that's okay, we could use some rain. It's the so-called dry season, right? That's what this month is. And April was a little bit more wet than dry. And now that it's been drier for a couple weeks, we'll take a little bit more sitting there, more rain, that is. Anyway, good morning. Happy Monday. I hope everybody had a great weekend. The weather was absolutely gorgeous. It was hot. It reminded you of a little bit more of a Florida summer. However, the humidity really wasn't all that much there, especially with those little bits of breeze here and there. It was absolutely wonderful. I hope you guys got out to enjoy it, and I know that I did. I got a little too much sun yesterday, I think. Because I'm a little tender this morning. I'm a little tender. As we say here at AM Ocala Live, we got a good show for you this Monday fun day, right? Yep, no, that was Sunday. It's back to the work week. If you're on your way to work, if you're on the back patio sipping coffee, doing what you do, thank you for listening this morning. Get your day rolling. Get your week rolling. People like when I say it, but we're in now a pretty pretty lengthy May. It's the third full week of May. We got another full week next week. But next week, a week from today, can you believe it or not, is Memorial Day. Right there for the summertime. Summertime is just around the corner, which is good stuff nonetheless. As we said, we got a good show for you this Monday. Just relax and get in the Monday morning going, getting the week going. Like we said, it's an expectation of some afternoon thunderstorms, which is kind of neat considering. Right? You know, people are saying, what the hell you mean neat? It's neat that we're actually going to get some afternoon thunderstorm. Like, it's just a little hint of what could be coming in the next couple of weeks as we start to enter our wet season with afternoon thunderstorms. It's just neat that we've gone this far in the year already, that, a couple more weeks, we're going to be halfway through the year, which is just, it's incredible. It's incredible. This 2020, a lot of people are saying, yep, speed it up. Let's get it done. Let's get it over with. Let's get it over with. It's been tumultuous. That's the word I've been using to describe world pandemic and all that kind of good stuff. But nonetheless, when we're going to roll with this Monday, we're going to get the conversation rolling after the bottom of the 7 o'clock hour. We got quite a little bit to talk about. We've got a little bit of let's see here, phase reopening. Yeah, that's right. Full phase reopening. And then we've got the expectation to talk a little bit more about what's going on with the economy, what's going on with the expectations of this so-called stimulus package, what's going on with these fires and explosions in Los Angeles that has injured already 10 firefighters. Just a lot going on to carry from the weekend as we got a tropical depression that had formed, so that 70% chance we were talking through the middle of last week came to fruition, if you will. Not too much of an impact other than as today as it's making its way up the Atlantic coast there, maybe to impact North Carolina before it turns itself out to sea. So we got that to talk about. As there's just a little bit more going on with the idea of gyms reopening today. That's something else that's going on. So for your lazy bones out there, you can get back to your gym that probably was still taking automatic payments out of your account to still tender the membership that you're not using. Now you can probably go back there and use it. Or for those looking to think like, well, I didn't have one before. However, quarantine, state shutdown, lots of bite squad, lots of food, lots of eating, not much to do, eating out of boredom. Might be taking up the opportunity to join a gym just right about now, all that kind of good stuff. So, like we said, we got a little bit to talk about here and there and everywhere as we get your Monday started. We're going to take a short little break, and then we come back. We'll get that rolling. At the top of the 8 o'clock hour, we'll be talking with Galen, see how his weekend went as he was at the beach, and to see where the Bloodmobile's expectations are for the week and what will be going on there, as well as at the bottom of the 8 o'clock hour, more news bits, and then at 9 o'clock, we'll be rolling with some more topical stuff from the conversation of the weekend, which will be good. And then at 9:30, we'll have Lena Williams, hires Baxley. It'll be good stuff there. WOCA 96.3 FM. We'll be back right after this.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Career Source. Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first Wednesday of each month at 9:30 to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
Turning out to be partly sunny today with a shower or thunderstorm around for the afternoon. High getting up to 86. For tonight, clouds increase with a shower or thunderstorm around. Low 71. For tomorrow, rather cloudy, a shower or thunderstorm around with a high 86. Then at night, becoming mainly clear with a low Tuesday night of 68. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Kevin Snyder.
WOCA.
Ocala. Help prevent the spread of germs. Wash your hands with soap and hot water for at least 20 seconds and always wash before you touch your face, eat, or drink. Use hand sanitizers. Limit sharing of eating utensils. Practice social distancing and avoid physical contact. Sneeze or cough into a tissue or the inside of your elbow. Avoid contact with ill individuals. An ounce of prevention is worth a ton of cure. Download the free booklet at Scientology.org/stay well.
This is Jan.
WOCA.
Good morning. You're listening to AM Ocala Live, WOCA, The Source. Good morning. Happy Monday. Moving on through the month of May. Get ourselves June, get through June, get to the fall. We get to fall. We get to finish out the year, right? Get to 2021. As we've got a good show for you as we're making our way here to the bottom of the 7 o'clock hour. As we were mentioning the weather, we got a chance for a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms for the afternoon today. As we could see more of a rain chance come through tonight as well. And then the opportunity arises for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for a chance of those afternoon thunderstorms with 20 to 30% chance on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. As we're now kind of seeing, that's the norm. That's more of what we're used to with by the afternoon, moisture coming off either coast and impacting the center of the peninsula and getting those afternoon thunderstorms to start cooking. As we can see highs now start to really creep up there as we're looking at 90. Highs in the mid-80s today, but then high of 87 tomorrow on Tuesday, and then Wednesday 90s, Thursday 90s, Friday in the 90s. Interesting. As we said, we got a good show for you lined up. Galen at the top of the 8 o'clock hour, then we'll have news bits at the bottom of the 8 o'clock hour, and then a little bit more fun stuff to tackle at the 9 o'clock hour, and then at the bottom of the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to have Lena Williams in Hires Baxley to talk a little bit about what's going on in the community just a little while, and then we're gonna carry on with On This Day in History, and then keep this conversation going there. And remember, our phone lines will be open 622-9622, as we said, 622-9622. Like to hear your opinion of the weekend and all that good stuff right here at Talk Radio. Give us a call. I could use somebody to talk to. I'm by myself on a Monday. How about that? Get some conversation on Talk Radio going, Adam. Do you need content? No, I need somebody to talk to. That's you folks. Bring back conversation. Be back after this.
USA Radio News with Chris Barnes.
The 4.7 million people around the world. Now, China's leader addresses the World Health Organization Assembly, which is virtual this year.
While updates on treatments and vaccines are expected to be discussed, accountability will likely be a major issue. The Chinese government is still facing international criticism for their early handling of the virus outbreak. Reports earlier this month indicated China pressured the World Health Organization to delay issuing a global warning about coronavirus. Amid tensions with China, the U.S. sent a letter to the WHO calling on the organization to allow Taiwan to participate in today's World Health Assembly. That request has since been denied.
Fox's Trey Yingst. And the North Carolina coast threatened with minor flooding as Tropical Storm Arthur crawls closer. East Coast beaches could see life-threatening surf and rip current in days ahead. America's listening to Fox News.
If you're a pro who manages properties or replaces appliances regularly, it helps to have a go-to resource like Lowe's. We have the brands pros have trusted for years. Solid names like Maytag, Whirlpool, and GE. All easily ordered on Lowe'sForPros.com and all quickly delivered to the job site with free delivery 7 days a week. Even better, you can get up to 40% off select appliances during our appliance savings event. Whatever you need today or any day, Lowe's is pro ready. Offers valid through 6/3. Free local delivery applies to appliances $2.99 or more. U.S. only.
From nurses to truck drivers, doctors to grocery clerks, the front lines in today's crisis are filled with brave actions every day. And you can do your part by completing the 2020 census. This simple effort online, by phone, or by mail will help impact the next 10 years of healthcare, schools, and roads. All of our first responders need your response. So go to 2020census.gov today. Shape your future. Start here at 2020census.gov. Paid for by U.S. Census Bureau.
All studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Believe it, you have your choice of almost a dozen strikingly different colors of crepe myrtles at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala. And you can get your favorite for $24.99 in the big number 4 size. If you buy a big dark red or pink crepe myrtle in the larger number 10 size, you buy one and get one at half price. Check these out now and check out that azalea sale while you're there. Great looking dwarf red ruffles, just $3.99. And the selection in all sizes and colors is truly superb. Truckload citrus sale too, starting at $59.99. And you get a free bag of fertilizer with every purchase. Now too, you get free curbside delivery at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala. Daily till 4:30 on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala. The same blooming place since 1952.
For vegetable and cucurbit growers looking to maximize quality and increase marketable yield potential, look no further than Miravis Prime fungicide. This powerful preventative and curative fungicide delivers unprecedented spectrum, stamina, and control of gummy stem blight, powdery mildew, and other difficult diseases. With long-lasting residual control, Miravis Prime delivers the consistent control and management flexibility you need, and it can complement your integrated pest management program. Talk to your Syngenta retailer about the unprecedented performance of Miravis Prime. Always read and follow label instructions.
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first Wednesday of each month at 9:30 to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
Turning out to be partly sunny today with a shower or thunderstorm around for the afternoon. High getting up to 86. For tonight, clouds increase with a shower or thunderstorm around. Low 71. For tomorrow, rather cloudy, a shower or thunderstorm around with a high 86. Then at night, becoming mainly clear with a low Tuesday night of 68. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Kevin Snyder.
WOCA.
Help prevent the spread of germs. Wash your hands with soap and hot water for at least 20 seconds and always wash before you touch your face, eat, or drink. Use hand sanitizers. Limit sharing of eating utensils. Practice social distancing and avoid physical contact. Sneeze or cough into a tissue or the inside of your elbow. Avoid contact with ill individuals. An ounce of prevention is worth a ton of cure. Download the free booklet at Scientology.org/stay well.
This is Jan from Palm Garden. We hope everyone is holding up during this difficult time. We've all had to make some adjustments to our routines. Some may have loved ones that you can't visit, and I know you want to. Our residents remain our top priority, and they, along with our staff, have been tested just to be on the safe side. We appreciate the job being done by the Department of Health, Florida Emergency Management, and National Guard. We will soon see the light at the end of this tunnel. Thank you for your patience and understanding as we navigate these uncharted waters. We are Palm Garden.
We are proud to announce the Conservative Watch Hour on WOCA 96.3 FM and 1370 AM every Friday at 11 a.m. Hosted by Annie Marie Delgado, President of Trump Team 2020 Florida, and her co-host Ann Vandersteel with SteelTruth.com. We are serving a higher level of excellence, and we are the only program of this type in this market. Don't miss your weekly dose of conservative talk radio. WOCA 11 a.m. Fridays, 96.3 and 1370 a.m.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Hi, this is Will.
And this is Wendy of Dex Imaging in Gainesville and Ocala. You know, we live and work in this community just like you, and we wanted to personally invite you to call us with any questions or concerns about your copiers or printers.
Like, how can I save money on my toner? That stuff's expensive.
In most cases, a complimentary workflow analysis has shown we can save your business 20 to 30% on printing cost.
Have you been kicking around the idea of going paperless? Are you considering a document management solution? Maybe you just want to ask some questions, but don't want to be bombarded by aggressive salespeople.
Give us a call. We'll be happy to answer your questions and show you how you can save money with our award-winning copiers and printers and our amazing service team.
Who, in case you didn't know, will be there in 4 hours or less to service your machine guaranteed, and we have a 97% first-time fix rate. Check us out at deximaging.com or give us a call.
In Ocala, dial 352-433-4090. That's 433-4090.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. It's time to get that new look started. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. Humidity is not your hair's friend. It causes your hair to capture moisture and leaves it looking dry and unhealthy. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. So let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hey, folks, those spring discount days just keep rolling. At Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala, there's an unheard of buy one, get one super buy on blueberries, just $4.99. And there's also an unheard of buy one, get one free on bougainvillea, as low as $22.99. Bob has hundreds of hydrangeas, many different colors, starting at just $19.99. And as usual, all flowering trees and shade trees are buy one, get one at half price. And yes, Bob Wine's is Crepe Myrtle headquarters for all of Ocala, picked from a dozen bright and wild colors, starting as low as $24.99. Now check the ad, call ahead with your order. You don't even have to leave your car. Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala, in the same blooming place since 1952.
On this episode of What Not to Do, brought to you by
Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
Holy what have you done in my kitchen?
Oh, honey, how is it I never know when she's coming home?
What are all these pipes laying around? Why is my dishwasher in the living room, and why is the carpet all wet?
Well, remember that fancy new kitchen remodel you've always wanted?
Oh, I do, and this is not it.
But I thought I might save some money by doing it myself.
You thought wrong. I promise this is going to cost you way more. You should have called in the professionals at Mike Scott Plumbing, because I'm pretty sure when I flush the toilet, water is not supposed to come out of the sink.
Noticed that, did you?
The next thing I'm going to notice is you calling Mike Scott Plumbing like you should have done in the first place.
Yes, dear. 866-314-4443.
Yes, 866-314-4443.
That played out so differently in my head.
On next week's episode of What Not to Do.
No, not monkeys.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Turning out to be partly sunny today with a shower or thunderstorm around for the afternoon. High getting up to 86. For tonight, clouds increase with a shower or thunderstorm around. Low 71. For tomorrow, rather cloudy, a shower or thunderstorm around with a high 86. Then at night, becoming mainly clear with a low Tuesday night of 68. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Kevin Snyder.
Listening to AIM Ocala Live, WOCA, The Source, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. May 18th. Monday's really happy. Can they be happy? Who knows? As we're making our way here through at 7 o'clock hour, as we're sitting on 7:42, a lot from the weekend about what's next in lieu of the nation's expectations with COVID-19 and how we can reopen things and get things back to business, and then zooming in a little bit on our state and then within our community. But this article came up here as coronavirus cases in Georgia and Florida continue to decline despite business openings. Some states engaged in reopening their economies have not yet seen coronavirus outbreaks feared by the health officials. In particular, Georgia and Florida, which were projected to see a sharp rise in new cases, have not experienced major new outbreaks in the past week. As the average number of the new daily cases in Florida declined by 14% over the past week. And Georgia's average new daily cases dropped by 12% during the same time, according to an analyst by Axios. As they say, the data on the new cases is imperfect, however, because of variations between states in the amount of the frequency of coronavirus testing. As of last Wednesday, Florida has confirmed 42,000 cases of coronavirus, while Georgia 35,000. Still continue to expand. And some of that due to the fact that we're testing more, says the former FDA Commissioner Scott, whatchamacallit, Gottlieb. Anyway, these names are just, they kill me every time I get into something and there's a name that's like, are you kidding me? Gottlieb. As this is an epidemic that hasn't run its course nationally, is his opinion, as hasn't really started to show sustained declines outside the New York region. However, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has stated that fears of an impending disaster in his state were overblown, as saying, quote, "There's been a lot that's been done to try to promote fear, to promote worst-case scenarios, to drive hysteria," DeSantis said in late April. "People should know that worst-case scenario thinking that has not proven to be true." The state is currently in its second week, and now this will be the start of the third week, as the phased reopening business, including, nail salons, hair salons, barbershops allowed to open, and beaches across the state, which I hope some people took advantage of from this weekend, as Georgia has allowed businesses such as restaurants and gyms to reopen, as we're talking about here in Florida, for gyms to reopen today, 50% capacity, including limiting restaurants that we know of for 25% capacity could be raised up to 50. So right there's a little study, but then again, it's that article, you start reading it, and then there's one little tagline in there, by the way, it's imperfect in the numbers. So yeah, take it or leave it, I guess. No, it's an article to, I guess, make you feel better, but not too fast. It's imperfect numbers. But anyway, on a lighter note from it, let's take a look at Wyoming. I thought this was pretty interesting. Pole dancing and hand sanitizer. Wyoming strip club reopens with masks on, clothes off. As out of Cheyenne, Wyoming, Cleo counts out crumpled dollars, straightening the bills as she stacks them neatly on her bare leg. $22, the 23-year-old exclaims. Not too bad. All around her, more than a dozen nearly naked women are dancing on the stage and swinging from a brass pole, and music that thumps as customers shower the dancers with money. It's like any other night at the Ritual Club, strip club on the Colorado-Wyoming border, with one notable exception. While the dancers are all wearing barely their outfits, every one of them is wearing a mask. Some are bandanas, some are surgical masks. One looks as if it was swiped from a construction site, but they're a seemingly odd accessory for women wearing a mix of G-strings and bikinis and lingerie. As says, but this is the time of the coronavirus is following state rules. The women are wearing them as they feel out of their first night back in business. For this Miss Cleo, that $22 is the first income she's earned in weeks, up to 3 weeks, as she's ready to make more, even if it brings her far closer to customers than the state's 6-foot social distancing guidelines. Saying, quote, I feel like my makeup is sweating off under this thing. She adds from behind her bandana, and she looks up at the music, and it changes. Oh, that's my song, gotta go. As who didn't want her legal name used as potential harassment or whatever, clambers up on stage and begins spinning around, her 5-inch heels banging together as she bends backward to the rest of her feet and head. Welcome to the Den, one of the first strip clubs in the country to reopen amid the coronavirus pandemic. To celebrate its grand opening, the club threw a masks-on, close-off party Friday night. Because Wyoming has had so few cases of the coronavirus, the state health officials on Friday allowed most businesses to reopen, and that includes sit-down restaurants and bars, which is how the Den is licensed as a bar, or the strip club, the Den. Likely due to its large size and small population, Wyoming has had a few coronavirus cases. Officials say they've confirmed just 541 cases statewide, with another 175 listed as maybe probable, and only 7 deaths. Those numbers are, considering we're up to 200 now in Marion County, it seems to be right around there. It says, I am super excited, a little nervous because the virus is still out there, but I'm glad to be able to go to work again because a lot of people can't yet, and I'm thankful for that. As the stimulus money was nice, but that's going to run out, and I don't feel like I need to be dependent on the government, said a stripper. While other bars and restaurants across the country are slowly reopening with strict distancing and safety protocols, establishments across Wyoming are taking a looser approach based largely on the widespread sentiment that the coronavirus is mostly an urban illness affecting elderly people and in nursing homes. At the Den, hand sanitizer is everywhere, but dancers are also touching patrons and expecting cash, which could carry the virus. So there you go. There's the interesting part of it as leaps and bounds forward in the idea of the progress of the United States getting back to business and reopening is your first strip club back in business in the United States out of Wyoming. Interesting. Just trying to keep it fun and just, I don't know if you're offended by that. I'm sorry, but I was just trying to just make light and give you something neat to talk about at lunch today with your bros as I guess this summer's bachelor parties aren't necessarily going to Vegas. They might be going to Wyoming because that'd be the only strip clubs that are going to be open. As there you go. So Cheyenne's the new the new bachelor destination. There you go. Incredible. Happy Monday, folks. Happy Monday. We got a caller. Good morning, WOCA. You're on the air.
Good morning, Adam.
Morning, Hugh. How you doing today, my friend?
Pretty good. I'm thinking maybe taking a vacation out that way out west where it's nice and wild.
Hey, why not? They got good wilderness. People are far apart, and strip clubs are open. Bachelor party weekend. I'm in.
Right. Get a good look at nature.
That's right. That's right. Now, in Wyoming, I've been to Wyoming. It is very spread out. It's very sparse. But then you've got Montana, which is even largely sparse. And I heard one time somebody said that they were going to Montana, and a buddy of theirs says, "Oh, man, you're in for a treat." They said, "Montana, really?" He goes, "Yep, there is a pretty girl behind every tree in Montana." Guy gets to Montana, there's no trees. Oh.
Well, anyway, getting back to business here, we did have some sports on Sunday.
We did.
A little golf, which was kind of fun.
Yeah, that was neat.
And a racing with no fans. Now, as far as I'm concerned, they can race without fans because it really doesn't make that much difference, except to maybe like after the race when the guy, does a spin out, and the crowd goes nuts. But other than that, you don't ever hear the crowd, and you don't see them too much, and it's just it's almost a non-factor. But it was great seeing racing again.
Yeah, we had fun for a little bit.
It's like all racing, whether it's NASCAR or IndyCar. I take the race and I played several hours later, and then zip through the commercials, But it was good to have sports back.
It was, and like you mentioned with the NASCAR, we had it on for a little bit. My boy and I were watching the cars go fast, and it felt like, all right, Sunday races on in the background, and like we said, there was a little bit of golf on, which was a little interesting way of it. You had Ricky Fowler, you had Dustin Johnson, Roy McIlroy, and another guy there playing a skins match, carrying their own bags, not in front of a crowd. It was almost as if they were just playing a nice Sunday afternoon round, which I got to do. And it did. It felt like, all right, there's some sports there. Okay, here we go. And then finish the evening with the ESPN Michael Jordan's The Last Dance as the season documentary finale of that was last night. And that started to make me think a little bit more about the NBA and what could be coming here in the next few months to come. If we've got some sports on in the background today, what's that mean for a few months from now? So we'll see.
It's kind of interesting that the next race is going to be on a Wednesday night. I kind of hard to figure why it would be on a Wednesday night. They wouldn't like save it for a Saturday or a Sunday, or even like even run that race on Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Well, they got the big 600 Memorial Day. That's right.
They got that, and I think they're trying to fit some races in, and also too, under the circumstances of, I know a lot of the television, a lot of whatever shows that we're on are done with their seasons now, and I think you're left to some streaming, so you're kind of putting it on prime time in the middle of the week. I think actually it's a good idea, especially too because they're trying to fit a little bit more into the racing season now that they're coming back to it. And they were talking a little bit about that yesterday. Jeff Gordon mentioned just how much preparation goes into getting the body acclimated for the races that are coming up like that. But hey, Wednesday night in a prime time, we got something to look forward to.
Yeah, really, for race fans, but I wonder if the wives are going to enjoy that rather than watching what they usually like to watch on Wednesday night. But, everybody's got more than one TV set, so it's no big deal.
Yep, that's true. Did you have a good...
One thing for sure is I'm gonna really miss, and a lot of other people, I know, besides Galen, the Indianapolis 500.
Yeah. So
we have to wait. I believe they're going to run it in September, did I hear? But it was always a big part of that weekend as far as I was concerned. The wife usually goes up to Wisconsin and visits, and I'm home here alone with the dogs. And for me, that race was an important part of my entertainment for that weekend.
Sure. No, I get you. And also, too, partner, looks like, and speaking of weather, it looks like there's an opportunity for some afternoon thunderstorms today, as we're expecting it to start clouding up in the next few hours. They're talking some rain, 50% chance this afternoon. And if you notice, looks like for the rest of the week, we're going to get ourselves into the 90s, and we've got an expectation to have a 20 to 30% chance just about every day this afternoon, this week, every day in the afternoon this week. So it looks like we're maybe getting into the wet season.
It looks to me like we're in our summer pattern right now, which is really appreciative. Just let's hope the storms aren't too bad. And God, I hope I don't get hit by lightning again, because it was terrible the last time. That was a couple of years back. I lost TV sets and computers, and oh my God, it was just terrible.
Oh goodness, yeah. I thought you meant you personally. I was like, man, and you're live to tell about it. That's incredible.
Yeah, right. But so we need the rain because, of course, we're in the dry season right now, and like I say, it looks like we're getting into the summer pattern. And most afternoons you can at least get a little bit of a shower. If it's only a half an inch, if you get a half an inch every other day, you're doing good.
You're doing good. You're doing real good. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Well, excellent, partner.
Okay, I'm going to be interested to see how Galen liked the golf and the racing yesterday. I'm sure that he was appreciative of that, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, appreciate it. Thanks for listening, my friend.
Okay, take care, buddy.
You got it. That's right. So with the weekend that came through, we had a little bit of sports like he brought up, which was good. I actually myself had a nice Sunday afternoon round of golf there, which was a blast. I got to I played with a guy that was pretty good, and he kept me on my toes. And at the same time, boy, it was a little disappointing to the end, but I battled. And then after that, it was nice to come home and see a little bit of golf on television, as well as the NASCAR race that we were talking about, and just that feeling of kind of being outside, and you could feel that like summer's like just right here, just around the corner, and the weather's been good, and at the same time, little sports, and it was a good weekend. I thought so. Not to mention too, I was finally able to get my hair cut. Oh man, that's the longest I've had my hair since I moved to Florida and let it grow out to an exponential length. But it was nice to get my hair cut, and the place I went to, very well organized in the way that they did it, with how you could check in through the app or online, and then how they just motored through it. And all the props to the hair salons, barbershops, all those folks that are cutting hair, they're excited to be in it. And this week was hugely busy for a lot of them. And the ones that I went to said that they were putting in almost 10 hours of overtime because of the busyness of it. And I hope they got some pity tips out of it. I know I was able to turn it around a little bit for myself, for them who had helped me out, as it was like I said, pretty good weekend to kind of get that knocked out. Now what's next is getting my son's haircut, because his is a mop on his head, kind of crazy. As we're making our way towards the top of the 8 o'clock hour, stay tuned. We got a good Monday show for you, right? Yeah, let's move on through here. Since it was a good weekend, I got a little energy to put up with the media, as I am media here. So we'll run through this Monday to get your week started, and hopefully I don't gas myself out by Wednesday. But anyway, stay tuned as we come on up through the 8 o'clock hours. We'll be talking with Galen, Life South Community Blood Centers, as we'll be talking a little bit more about what the expectations are if you want to get out there, give the gift of life, donate blood, and the numbers that you can contact if you had questions about the idea of getting tested for antibodies, and what you can do also in lieu of platelets and plasma, as that's important as well. And we'll find out from him that. We'll maybe talk a little bit of the sports that transpired, and then I don't think he was able to catch it, but I'm sure we'll talk about that tomorrow, as the documentary series, last episodes of The Last Dance there with the Chicago Bulls, which when watching that one, there wasn't much new that I learned except for what actually was the flu game that I remember from the 90s, where he was sickly, but still I think played 44 minutes and had 38 points, which was incredible. But we'll talk a little bit about that. Anyway, you're listening to 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. We're back after this.
News. I'm Chris Foster. More coronavirus restrictions around the country are ending today, with mixed results seen in places reopened already.
Here in Georgia, which was one of the most aggressive states to reopen, there's been no spike in new virus cases. However, in Texas,